was actually our time that we finally got to explore Vegas. Do you remember, Dan?
Yeah.
And we didn't think that we would actually be able to do it just in our chairs. But we found a way, and Jashima actually helped us a lot to navigate. This chair that you're seeing here is a rental that we got through a company called Turo. It's a car rental service that an average person who owns a car can rent out their own car. And this man had a wheelchair accessible van, but he also had like a random power wheelchair that we could use.
The wheelchair was lovely.
It was perfect. This bridge was a little scary to me, Dan. I don't know about you, but you could see how close we are to traffic. And then look at this, we're like crossing an overstate, and then finally we get to this side and it's this beautiful hotel grounds. I think it was the Aria, and we found our cacti garden. And then, remember this, Dan, in the Bellagio, we found a tea party?
Yeah.
I mean, this was just so amazing, so...
magical.
Totally magical. Look at this.
Oh, no.
I felt like Beauty and the Beast, and it was just over the top. But I guess that's Vegas. And, yeah, it was just right in the middle of the hotel. You could just waltz right in and look at all the beautiful flowers and displays. And then this is another part of the Bellagio. Some kid's trying to get something off his shoe. And then there was the lure of the machines. Dan, you remember you were dipping into the dangerous world of gambling?
Yeah.
How much did you gamble, Dan?
Too much.
Indeed, I agree. Too much.
$30.
That was just way too much. And we didn't even know how this thing worked. I mean...
we ran on the panic salon.
Yeah, but look at this. It wasn't even as gratifying as pulling a lever. Yeah, see, you wanted to just keep rolling the dice, slapping down the bills. I was like, why are we doing that? We're on a financial independence conference, and Dan's like, screw it, let's just blow it all. The house always wins, Dan. The house always wins. Yeah, and it just felt different too, because I mean, the hotel was light and airy and beautiful, and then you turn this corner and it's just dark and musty and just weird. Oh, see, he lost again. And that's when we gave up.
Oh, wow.
They always win, Dan. This sign I thought was interesting because Dan lives by this phrase. It's sugar, you know you want it. Oh, and then the elevator was out. We were trying to make it to a ride, and it was really hard because there were all these obstacles to get across the street, but we made it, and here we are in the... Oh, geez, I don't remember what it was called. No, we'll put it up on the video, but it was recommended by one of my work colleagues. Thank you, Alex, and it was a great recommendation because look at these views, folks. I mean, this was prime views of the whole city. And you just slowly went up in the air really high. By the way, it was a little scary. If you're afraid of heights, I do not recommend. Were you afraid, Dan?
None.
Yeah, see, he's totally chill. Look at his face. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I have to admit, I was a little nervous. My heart started to race. I just felt a little claustrophobic. But we were in the ride with 4 other people, and they were lovely. 2 people were from Germany. That was cool. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
And then the other 2 were from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, also, everybody was lovely. So that made it easier. But see, you could see everything. Going out for miles. Highly recommend. And it wasn't that expensive. And it was sunset, so it was quite beautiful. Jashima, thanks a lot. See, but I eventually got into it. I was happy at this point. Kind of relaxed into it. We thought this was so cool. This guy was jamming. Yeah! I enjoy this guy. And there are lights everywhere. Oh, and this was the inside of our van. Oh, Lord, it was huge. I didn't feel comfortable driving in it. Ooh, and then this was our trip, I think going over, or maybe going back. No, I think it was going over. The views are amazing. You go over, I guess, the Rockies. But this is some footage. It was an awesome trip, Dan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really glad that we made it. It was very, very tiring, but we did it, and I recommend it. Las Vegas is pretty accessible.
And there was
Yeah, nothing's cheap about Las Vegas. Until next time, folks,
ciao.
keep it Ginchi.